The Nile is no longer just a river. It's a battlefield. And Ethiopia just claimed victory. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed stood before Parliament and said what the world had been waiting and dreading to hear. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam is complete. Finished. Operational. Inauguration coming this September. After 13 years of delays, disputes, and diplomacy, Ethiopia now controls Africa's largest hydroelectric project. This isn't just about power, it is power. The numbers are staggering. 145 meters high, 1.8 kilometers wide, 74 billion cubic meters of water, and more than 6,000 megawatts of electricity. Enough to light up homes in Bahir Dar, push energy across Hargeisa in Somaliland, reach Nairobi in Kenya, and ripple into Djibouti, Juba, Mogadishu, even Khartoum, if there's cooperation. But instead of applause, Ethiopia got outrage. Cairo didn't waste time. Egypt's government called the dam unlawful, accused Ethiopia of water hegemony, and warned that the Nile is not Ethiopia's to control. From Egypt's point of view, this is survival. The Nile provides 97% of Egypt's fresh water. No Nile means no life, no crops, no cities, no future. That's why Egyptian leaders have always demanded one thing: a legally binding agreement. A deal on how much water Ethiopia must release downstream, especially during droughts. But after 13 years of failed negotiations, Ethiopia moved ahead alone. And now, the tap is in Addis Ababa. Meanwhile, Sudan is caught in the middle, literally and politically. On paper, GERD could help Sudan with power shortages and flood control. But with no clear deal, Khartoum doesn't trust anyone, especially not in the middle of its own civil war. Just days ago, Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi met with Sudan's General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan. They both said no. No to unilateral action. No to ignoring downstream nations. And yes to water security for all. But speeches won't stop the current. Ethiopia's dam is already holding back the Nile. Abiy insists GERD is not a weapon, but a gift. He says it's a shared opportunity for the entire region. Shared water, shared energy, shared prosperity. Those were his words. And they sound good. But Cairo doesn't trust good intentions. Egypt wants legal guarantees, written agreements, real accountability, not just handshakes and hopeful slogans. Right now, Ethiopia holds the high ground, literally. The Blue Nile flows from its mountains. Politically, it also holds the momentum. The question is what it does with that power. Will Ethiopia make a deal that includes Egypt and Sudan? Will Egypt try to pressure or punish Ethiopia through diplomacy, or worse? And will the rest of the Horn of Africa take this moment to build real regional cooperation, or watch it slip into confrontation? Because the Nile has always been a source of life. Now, it could become a source of conflict. Or, if leaders are bold enough, a symbol of African unity. The clock is ticking. The dam is already filled. The choices we make next will define the future of the region. And HornDaily will be watching every drop. Like, subscribe, and head to HornDaily.com for more hard-hitting stories from the Horn of Africa.